Hello, friends. Today, I really felt the need to bring um, some tips on how to create a safe environment for people to, friends, loved ones, to share with you their deepest feelings, their deepest needs, whether it be talking about past trauma, whether it be about a current situation, whatever it may be. I just am hoping that these five minor points can help start that process. Every person in your life, every loved one, every friend is going to be a different person. So they're going to need different things and react to different situations differently. So these 5 points are just like the start. That's how you create the space and then build from there. The first one is to just listen, be present, be call that person, or if that person can't handle having a phone conversation, text, be present, saying, share your intent. I'm here for you. Do you need me? Do you want to take this time to talk about it, so that you know what they need? Because sometimes people just want to kind of get it off their chest and share it, but don't really want to talk about the details. And that's okay. That's their choice. But sometimes they need a bit of time to explain how they're feeling, to share the details of the story. So the second point is, ask questions to understand better. If you're not understanding, ask just questions like, for example, well, what does that entail? And to help understand the magnitude of what they're going through. Now, some people don't want questions because it's too much for them. But that's something you're going to have to kind of intuitively feel out. But sometimes people want to be drawn out. People want questions to be asked about the situation so that they know you understand what they're going through. It's a huge point for some. Number 3, really refrain from giving advice. And I don't mean that you shouldn't give advice, but what I'm saying is that when the person is discussing what they're feeling, what they need, don't be quick to rush in to give solutions. If the person says, what do you think, then offer them. If you have some advice you want to give, ask them, are you open to advice, or is that too much right now? Ask them. It's the best way you know what that person needs. And questions aren't bad if they're asked in a very compassionate and loving way, because some people are like, well, why would I ask questions? I don't want to hurt the person further. But if you don't know how to help the person in that moment with that situation, the best way to do is to ask. Number 4 is ask, how can I support you? Or what do you need from me in this moment that would help you in your situation? That is probably the best way to find out what this person needs. Everybody's different. We all need different things at different times, different situations. We just may need to know that somebody's there for us. And we may need somebody to listen for 20 minutes at explaining our story, explaining what we're going through or the issues that we're facing. Number 5, follow up. The best way to make somebody feel like you care and you've heard what they say is by following up. And it doesn't mean the next day or the day after. It could be, a couple days later, saying, how are you coping? Is there anything that I can do to help you? Because if we think that in the moment when that person's sharing, we're there, we're creating a safe space, we're great, but then it's like after that moment when we feel safe, there's no sense of, oh, that person really listened, because there's no text saying, how are you handling it? How are you coping? That to me gives that person that understanding that you heard what they said and you are concerned for their well-being and you are invested in creating a safe space for them. So those are my 5 tips. If you have questions or if you need a safe space, you guys know where to find me. amyhedman.com, Facebook, Instagram. You know where to find me. Lots of love, my friends. Take care.